So hi guys, let me talk about Article 370 and Article 35A and give you a brief overview of Jammu and Kashmir and also explain you the genesis of these two articles that came and were part of the Constitution of India. So in 1925, Maharaja Hari Singh was the ruler of Jammu and Kashmir, and he went on to rule Jammu and Kashmir until 1947 when British decided to leave the country, and it gave an opportunity to all the princely states, where Jammu and Kashmir was also a princely state back then, an opportunity to choose either between India or Pakistan and also to be their own independent country. And Patel took an opportunity and he integrated all the princely states and he brought them under Indian dominion except for two states, which were Junagadh and Hyderabad, were acting a little cocky, and through police forces he managed to get them into the Indian Union. Jawaharlal Nehru took the responsibility of getting Jammu and Kashmir into India, but unfortunately he failed to do so. So, 22nd October 1947, some rebels from Jammu and Kashmir and Pakistan joined hands together and invaded Jammu and Kashmir. So Maharaja Hari Singh got scared. He thought he might lose this land and he decided to seek help from India. India, on the other hand, told Jammu and Kashmir that we are ready to help you, but provided you accept few conditions. On 26th October 1947, Jammu Kashmir, led by Maharaja Hari Singh, accepted only two conditions, that were military aid and assistance and not complete accession of Jammu Kashmir with India. So finally, Indian forces came down to Jammu Kashmir and Pakistani forces also came down to Jammu Kashmir, and there was a India-Pakistan war in 1947, and this war went on until the end of 1948. Meanwhile, India goes down to United Nations Security Council seeking help. United Nations Security Council, led by America, China, France, and so on, all the powerful countries in the world, they decided to pass a resolution which said Pakistan should withdraw its forces from Jammu and Kashmir. India also should withdraw its forces from Jammu and Kashmir, and a plebiscite has to be held so that the people of Jammu and Kashmir, as Jawaharlal Nehru intended, are allowed to choose where they actually wanted to be. Either they wanted to be an independent country or be part of India or Pakistan, right? And this happened until the end of 1948, and none of these forces, neither India, backed out from Jammu and Kashmir. Seeing this, Pakistan also did not go out of Kashmir, and this issue has been there from 1947 until today. And 35A and Article 370, how did these come into picture? In 1954, Article 35A was incorporated into the Constitution of India. This article, it debarred the Indian people from buying any land in Jammu and Kashmir, buying any property in Jammu and Kashmir, because these land and property were only available for the permanent residents of Jammu and Kashmir. Indian residents were not even allowed to vote for the Jammu and Kashmir Assembly, and they were denied the government jobs. So it was a complete protection, and a complete protection for their own enhancement, and Indians were not part of their day-to-day life. Yeah. And Article 370 was incorporated in 1956 in the Indian Constitution, giving Jammu and Kashmir its own constitution to frame its own rules and regulations, and also legislate the way they wanted, except for defense, for communications, and foreign affairs, which were given to the Indian Union. And this went on and on and on, and in 1980s there was a big time militancy, insurgency happening in Jammu and Kashmir that actually gave a clear picture to the world that Jammu and Kashmir doesn't want to be part of Indian Union, and Pakistan took advantage of this and again hit the doors of United Nations. But right now the United Nations Security Council's resolution has become irrelevant. Firstly, the resolution that they had passed was not enforceable at all, because they had passed it under part 6 of their constitution, and any resolution that was passed on part 7 would be enforceable, but this was passed under part 6, so this was non-enforceable by either of India or Pakistan. So finally, thanks to Narendra Modi government led by Amit Shah, the Home Ministry, who made sure that this went on, and he killed it completely. And thanks to reorganization of Jammu and Kashmir, now there are more union territories in the country, with the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir and Union Territory of Ladakh. Ladakh people have now an opportunity to directly ask their rights to the Indian Union without going through the Jammu and Kashmir Assembly. And Jammu and Kashmir would have its own state legislature, where the people of that state would elect the chief minister and the council of ministers. But Ladakh has no legislature, and anything that happens in Ladakh would be from the central government altogether. It would be similar to Lakshadweep, Dadra and Nagar Haveli, Daman and Diu, Chandigarh, and all these union territories, Lakshadweep, Andaman and Nicobar Islands, to name a few more. Right, a great job indeed, thanks to the planning of the central government.